If you're looking for a simple glute focused workout, here's a workout that I did this morning that you should copy. I typically like to start my workouts off with my core, so here you see me doing my core work, which for today I just chose to do side bends, nothing crazy. When warming up my glutes, I always like to do something either lightweight or something body weight. So today I went with 45-degree hypers, back is rounded, and I have my feet turned out. I also have the machine set to where my pelvis is peaking just above, so that I can get a proper hinge motion. And then proceeded to my hip thrust, which was the main lift of my workout. Started off with a lighter set, just of 135 for sets of 12. And then for my 2 working sets, I went up to 185. I got about 10 reps out with that. And then I went up again to 205. And typically I can only push out 6 to 8 reps with that, but today I managed to push out 10. At this point, I would do a 3rd working set or a 4th set total, but I was pretty gassed out today. So I just stuck with the 3 sets and I just went about my business. The next thing I have on my list are standing hip abductions. Typically for these, I usually use a 25-pound weight and I can only get about 8 to 10 reps out, 10 being on the higher end. I would stick to no more than 12 reps. If you can get 12 reps out pretty consistently, then you may want to consider using a heavier weight at that point. Of course, we always need a squat or a lunge variant. So we went with the sumo squats. Don't go crazy on your weight, but definitely don't go light on it. We're going for 8 to 12 reps here as well. For my hinge, I went with RDLs. Nothing crazy here. I did 3 sets of 10, aim for 8 to 12 reps. If you're consistently hitting 12 reps, 3 sets, you need a heavier weight. And finally, what I would normally have in here on this particular day, but our machine is broken at the moment, would be hip abductions. This day, I would typically recommend you do bridged or just upright hip abductions from there. If you find this video helpful, make sure you save it, come back to it later, and give me a follow.